Okay, let's learn about matching. So the main piece about matching is it is a way of looking through the list and seeing if all of the items in the list satisfy a condition, any of them, any one of them can satisfy it, or if none of them satisfy it. So, for example, we'll have this list of friends and we'll loop through and try to see different conditions about it. So here we'll start with the for loop. We'll loop through for each name in the list. Then what we'll do is, I guess for the first, we'll see if any of them are longer than 3 characters, just to see, because we have Rob, Joe, John, Ned, and Christine kind of sticks out. So we wanted to create a list that only had 3 characters. So let's see if we can write a function to determine that. So we'll have a condition. If the length of the name is greater than 3, then we'll return true. And then otherwise, we'll return false. So here, uh, we tried to find if anything, or we can change it actually to does not equal 3, to see if any of the items in the list aren't equal to 3. So we can also do this with streams. List, convert it to a stream, and then do an any match. And then we'll do name, name.length does not equal 3. So what this does is it goes through the list stream, and then it checks every name, and it tries to see if any of the names in the list will match our check right here. And in this case, it should match with Christine and say that there does exist an item that satisfies our condition. So both of these will return Booleans. And let's see, they both should return true. And there we go. And so the next option is to say if all of these items in the list, are they equal to 3? So we can do an all match. And then here, we would just have to change it equal to. And let's run this. This should return false. And see, the problem here is that we would have to actually not just change the not equals, but we'd have to change the Booleans. So here. So let's run through it real quick. So we loop through the list, and if any of them don't equal 3, then we know that the condition is not satisfied. So then we have to change 2 different things here. Return false, swap through 2 return statements. And then here we just have to change any match to all match, and then change the does not equals to equals to check that all of them equal 3. Run it again. And here we get false both times. Okay, so now the last one is none match. So this would be to check if none of them equal 3. Or in this case, none of them don't equal 3. So let's check through this again. So let's think through this. So we loop through the list, and if any of them don't equal 3, then we want to return true. And here, none match. Okay. Actually, let's change it to equals just to make it simpler in our heads. Okay, so let's check to make sure that none of them are equal to 3. There are no matches such that the list, none of them are 3 long. So then if we check and then the name is equal to 3, then we know that we've failed the test. And then here, we know that we've succeeded if we haven't found any of them that are equal to 3. So here, it should obviously return false on both of them because we obviously have Rob, Joe, John. All of them are containing or are 3 characters long. Okay, so now with just this list, with just Christine in it, this should return true because none of the items in the list are 3 long. And there we go. So this is the stream function. What I like about this is it's a lot more Englishy, where you can write it in almost straight English to say that I want to loop through this list and make sure that none of the items match this condition. And that should be it.